What's up, world? You're tuned into 423 FM. You already know we've got you covered with your daily dose of celebrity drama. Now let's get into it. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the 423. I know a lot of you probably watch makeup videos here on YouTube. It's obviously such a huge part of the platform, but something I've gotten into more recently as I try to up my skincare game is watching YouTubers who recommend different skincare products. One of the biggest YouTubers in that space is a woman named Susan Yara, who has a channel called Mixed Makeup, and the second I started searching videos about different skincare products, her videos started popping up in my recommended every single day. As someone who frequents the skincare addiction subreddit, I will say there's already a lot of distrust in these types of videos from consumers, because people like Susan and another YouTuber named Hiiiiiii don't have any kind of education around skincare, but they still call themselves vague terms like specialists, and their millions of followers take their words as gospel. But beyond some followers already being skeptical of her channel as a whole, Susan Yara got herself into a whole lot more trouble on June 21st, when she announced that she's been deceiving her subscribers for months now. She uploaded a video earlier this week titled Introducing Naturium, my new skincare brand. And in the video, she reveals that she actually founded this brand, which launched back in February. She goes on to say why she didn't want her name attached to it from the start, saying she didn't think she would get real feedback from friends or her followers if she announced that she was the one behind the brand. Another big point throughout this video is the idea that she doesn't want Naturium to be a quote-unquote influencer brand. She says there's nothing wrong with influencer brands, but goes into talking about growing up poor and feeling like an outcast, as if that means anything. And I guess her whole point here is that because she came from the bottom and got into this industry with no connections, she didn't want her skincare brand to have a connection to her and therefore give it some kind of leg up. She also reveals why she waited so long to tell her followers, saying she planned on making her big reveal about owning the brand soon after it's launched, but then Corona happened. I mean, she still launched the brand though, so I don't know what kept her from telling her followers about it. Once again, throughout this video, she keeps going into the fact that she doesn't see herself as an influencer, and specifically says she's not a Kardashian, so she doesn't get a second chance. But if anything, the Kardashians aren't the ones to get second chances because they have so many eyeballs on them at all times and so many people who hate them and are constantly waiting for them to fail. Susan has loyal followers who would have bought her stuff and supported her had she not lied about her involvement in this company. Now, a lot of you might be wondering what's wrong with her announcing that she's been behind this brand the whole time, because on paper it's not necessarily a bad thing, and I don't think she would have gotten any backlash had this been her first time mentioning Naturium on her YouTube channel. But the problem is that she's been promoting this brand and raving about their products in videos for months now, without disclosing her involvement in it, which is 100% illegal. Here's a clip from back in April where she raves about her favorite vitamin C serums, and throws her own in there while reading the bottle, acting like this is new info to her. Plus, she says there's another serum she's curious about on their line, which is a blatant lie, because she's literally the one who formulated it, so she's taking her deception to a whole new level.
What I like about this one is the vitamin C is encapsulated. So that means it's gonna be a little bit more gentle on the skin. I also think that there's a better formulation happening here. There's a little bit more technology happening. I know that 22% might sound like it's too strong, but this product actually has a blend of sodium ascorbyl phosphate, which is a vitamin C derivative and not irritating, as well as ascorbic acid. All of that is encapsulated in gold. If you saw gold on the ingredients list, you might have wondered what that was there for. It actually is a really good preservative system for vitamin C, and it also makes it less irritating for the skin. So at 22%, this actually isn't bad for the skin, because I have tried other vitamin Cs with 20% L-ascorbic acid or even higher than that, and those tend to irritate my skin. This one does not actually irritate my skin. The other thing I like about it is the other ingredients in this. It has an antioxidant called glutathione in it, which is also very good for the skin. It's actually naturally found in our skin, but we start to lose it over time. And glutathione is really good because it's another antioxidant. It helps to stabilize the vitamin C even more, but it also helps to brighten your skin. It's naturally found in our skin, but we tend to lose it over time. Just like a lot of the other things that make our skin look beautiful, we lose it over time. And so you can actually find products like this one that have ingredients like glutathione. It's just a really wonderful formulation, and it does not irritate my skin. It also has vitamin E, it also has hyaluronic acid, and what I think it feels like is kind of like a mix between a really nice hydrating serum with a little bit of an oily feel to it as you start to put it on. It absorbs nicely into your skin. I also just think this one's a very interesting one because I tend to not find such interesting formulations. So I like this one. They also have another vitamin C that mixes ingredients like salicylic acid and retinol in it, and I'm very curious about that. And I'm very curious about that.
The comment section on her announcement video is an absolute mess, so let's take a look at what people had to say and why everyone is so upset about this. Annie Scarlett said, "You had a great community, we would have supported you, the scam wasn't necessary, Susan." Shoddy commented, "Always had a feeling that she was full of shit, especially when she trashed The Ordinary but praised Kylie's line." This is another situation with Susan that a lot of people got upset over, which now seems to connect with the shady launch of her brand. A year ago, she reviewed The Ordinary, which is a huge favorite among skincare junkies because their brand is very bare bones, good ingredients, and super affordable. But in the video, Susan wasn't shy to express her problems with the brand. She went on and on about how The Ordinary didn't disclose how to use their products, and it was so confusing, and the packaging was so plain, which are all reasons that most of the people love the brand. But now it looks like she was so critical of The Ordinary because she was trying to get into the same space. Naturium is an affordable skincare brand that's now competing with The Ordinary, and it really looks like she was trying to sway people away from TO so that when her brand launched, they were convinced that it was a better option from the jump. Another comment from Palmo Men says, "This is so weird. Why didn't she say it was her company when she recommended the products and even acted as if they sent her things and gave her discounts? So shady, lying like this is just not right. It's confusing." And that's really the root of why everyone is mad here. If Susan wanted to launch a brand and not have anyone know she was behind it, she shouldn't have mentioned it in her videos. It's that simple. The second you start recommending products and acting like you're so intrigued by this new brand, it becomes not only downright illegal, but it makes it so your followers can no longer trust any of the recommendations you make in future videos. I am interested to see how Susan will respond to this because a few days later, and folks in her comments are still in an uproar over this whole situation, but regardless, I think it's safe to say that she lost a lot of potential customers over not wanting to be an influencer brand. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this. Would you buy products from an influencer's brand after they lied about their involvement in it? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments, subscribe to the 420 Thief for more videos, and if you like this one, just give it a quick thumbs up. That is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.